Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the midweek midday talk show with Auntie Etima. I'm so excited to be here. Yes, 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 yes. I know you're wondering, like, where's Auntie Etima now? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's been raining cats and dogs in Abuja. Like, I am literally wet, but we have to do what we need to do. Our girls need us, our teenagers, our children need us to show up for them every day. So I'm so excited to see you. I see you on Instagram. I think the YouTube family got here first. So I need to give you guys a shout out. Those of you on Facebook, you like being quiet. Okay, no problem. Yes, Instagram, thank you for joining. And okay, Facebook, thank you for joining too. I see my super mamas in the building. Shout out to everyone helping me raise my queen. It's me they're helping. God bless you. I pray for you every day that God will strengthen you so that He will do the work. It's not easy, trust me. Earlier today, on one of the platforms that I run, a mother was kind of whining and she was saying, "Oh, these programs are just a lot. I don't even know which one to open." And I was like, "Get ready for more." We wake up every morning and the world shocks us with yet another issue. If it's not one celebrity doing one thing, it is somebody else saying something. The trends are not joke, they are not green for us. So I don't know why we would think that everything should just happen in a soft and easy way. I just said to one, I would say to every parent here, get up and smell the coffee. It's never going to be easier. We're never going to slow down. And yes, if you have not yet subscribed, stop right now and go and subscribe. Follow, share, announce it. Stop sharing my contact and stop sharing about us only after people have problems. Share before the problems come. You know the funniest thing? When when parents have an issue, in less than 24 hours, they watch the replays of everything we have put out. They purchase every single product that we have in hours. Why do we like Ozugo, like my in-laws will say? Why do we like emergencies? Why do we like to move only when we are triggered by problems? Why? Why do we like to cure? Why do we like to be in the hospital instead of in the gym? Why do we like to be in the hospital instead of taking multivitamins? Why is that? Why? And so I want to just encourage you. It's not going to get, in fact, as we are counting down to August, the programs are going to be multiple. Get ready. Until your child is an adult, we are going to keep programming for them. Get ready. Do you know the number of programs in my head? Do you know the things that God has given to me? I've not even started, and somebody's tired. Help me tell yourself in the comments, I'm not tired, I'm ready. You better be ready. Over the weekend, we heard how some teenagers use Bible app to send nudes, and somebody is saying the programs are too many. Hey, Bible app. Okbari. Yoruba, is that how they say it? It's over. Bible app that you will say, "Oh, my teenagers can, use it, and every day is easy for them." You see why I don't like easy things? When something is too easy, when something is too available, too at your beck and call, everything is always just there. That's what we like for our children now. I think the stress is too much. It's okay. Pari, thank you, ma. It's too much. Can't we slow down? We cannot slow down. Davido was going to get married. The whole internet is upside down. What are we promoting? These people who are not here to judge, but then Whether we like it or not, whether we say it or not, lessons are being passed to our daughters. It's okay. Can be a baby mama. Just pray that it's a baby mama for someone that is a celebrity, someone that will love you, someone that will dot on you. And you can take your business, your family business, your family life, whether it has values or not. You can put it out there for the fame, for the farm, for the vibes. A lesson has just been taught at that wedding. And somebody is saying, the program, we don't know which one are we going to read, which one, God help us, God give us grace. These celebrities out there are not asking for no grace. You think they are praying for, they know that when they put out whatever it is they are doing out there, people are going to watch it. A parent even shared on one of our platforms something about the video. I don't know if that parent has ever shared anything about the work we do. I don't know. And then tomorrow, your daughter falls a victim of celebrity misroad, aka non-entity. And then, hey, Aunt Etima, I need help. I need to talk to you. I'm losing my mind. Somebody had a problem with her daughter. I'm not saying these things to mock us, because I have two daughters as well. I have teenagers. I can't sleep. How? I'm as concerned as you for those that are concerned. And then she says, oh, my daughter has done this. I've not left my room. Why are you not leaving your room? You want to kill yourself because your daughter has misbehaved. And the point is, what have you done before now? I looked through her message. She's not in any. I have so many platforms for friends. She's not in any. Somebody just gave her my number because of the problem. So when we are saying we are tired, I don't know what you are. We have not started. You're already tired. You better receive strength. It's not grace we are going to ask for now. It's strength, because grace is already available. When you became a mother, when you decided to parent or become a father, God gave you the grace. Parenting itself is grace, except you are not parenting. But if you decide to partner with God, because parenting is partnering with God. Somebody write it in the comments. Parenting itself is partnering with God. Grace is already available. Once there is God, there is grace. So you don't need to say, God, I need you. God is already there. If you are parenting, except you're just birthing. If you just better the child, then you are the one that will need. You don't even need to ask for grace. You first need to ask for God. Because when you have God, you have grace. Go and ask God, and God, I've been trying to do this on my own. I'm moving from just being a mother or a father to parenting with you, to partnering with you. That's what parenting is all about. So please, let's leave grace first. Because when Davido go collect today. Davido straight late for Davido. Because that's the trend, that's the latest. Even my teenagers are closing more like, Atetima, have you seen Davido's wedding? Davido's wedding. All of them have been all over my head. I've not heard anything for the past 24 hours. It's been Davido's wedding. Who was attending and who was not attending? And then we think that our children can focus on their priorities with those kind of distractions popping out of their face. Do you know that singular action, just looking through the pictures, seeing everything? Oh, there's a new car for the bride. Oh, there's the latest this. Oh, there's dollars. Oh, you think that those things are not entering the eyes of our daughters? They are forming something in them. In case you're saying, oh, my daughter does not have a post, she's not seen, her friends will tell her. Me, I didn't see. They came and told me. How much more your daughters, your sons? How much more them? So as we speak, if you have a teenager, they know about it. You want to try? You want to test and see? Go and ask them now. I remember when I was talking about self-harm sometime last year, and a parent was like, no, this self-harm. My daughter, she went back home. I challenged parents like this. She went back home, and her daughter was giving her the 411 of self-harm. She came back and said, Jesus, Auntie Etima, I did not know. Even if you're abroad, your teenagers know what is happening in Nigeria, especially in the celebrity industry, that music, entertainment industry is the word. So I need us to wake up. Okay, so let's go to what we have for today. Of course, what I just said is part of what we have for today. I am concerned so deeply about the stamina of our daughters, of our sons. I see a lot of fragile people. The kind of people I see these days, it's not like it's a cause, but sometimes I just feel like these ones, can they really survive in this world that we're living in? You know, we have built a structure and a system for our children so much that we think that um, that is all there is. There is also the world. Coach Wendy, my bestie, I have to start calling Coach Wendy my bestie to all of you so that in case anybody is thinking, is wondering, yes, Coach Wendy is my bestie. My bestie friend and coach would say that your room and your house is too small. It's too small to raise a giant, a king, an impact maker. It's too small. Check it now, even if you live in a mansion. Is that the world? The world is 1 billion times bigger than your big house. And so everything that your child can do is centered around your home, around your system. There's a problem. There's this wise American saying, is an unknown, author. It says that prepare your child for the road, not the road for your child. How many roads are you going to go and prepare for your child? How many? Let's think about it. How many roads? Those of us that say, oh, we're leaving Nigeria because of the security problems, the health issues, and the educational sector. That's good. We wish you the best. How about the value system where you are going? How about the crime rate where you're going? How about the freedom seas? Do as you like where you're going. Is your child prepared for that? You need to prepare your child to be able to live anywhere in the world. That's what I'm saying. I mean, wherever we live is a function of the hard we are choosing. So people have decided to choose to stay where there is bad road, security problems, and yet there is some sanity in terms of value. So people have decided that, oh no, I want comfort. Yeah. And I'm going to I'm going to just deal with the emotional, sexual aspect of people are just choosing their heart. Please remove and delete from your mentality that any country is better than another. You are not using all the indices. My bestie has been in the US, and we had this call, and she said, babe, can you believe what I heard when I got here? Somebody said that if your child's gender does not change in the US, you have accomplished much as a parent. That's a hard. That's a hard. So prepare your child for the US. Prepare your child for the UK. Prepare your child for Nigeria. Do you know that we have issues in Nigeria? We have issues in Nigeria. We already know. There are issues in other African nations. There are issues in Australia. Know where your child is living and prepare your child for that place. Stop trying to think that that place can prepare your child. How? Some of us just take our children and just dump them and say, yeah, I brought you here for a good life, yet you're not available. How is this child going to cope? Now, we run camp every year. By the grace of God, we have done this this is the 6th year. We started since 20 what now? Since 2018. Yeah. And we noticed we do 3 camps. Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja. We noticed in the 3 zones that the zone that had the most fragile children, guess the zone. Let me allow us guess. Guess which zone had the largest amount of fragile children? Some guess. Port Harcourt, Lagos, or Abuja. Which zone do you think had the most fragile all the teenagers? I want to see a guess. I want to see a guest. If you're with me, Lagos. Somebody say Lagos. Somebody said Abuja. Somebody said Abuja. Let me see the highest number of places. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Instagram, I cannot see your votes. Which team, which zone do you think had the most fragile set of children? Okay, Instagram says Abuja. Somebody else says Lagos. Okay, let me wait for 2, 3 more people. Port Harcourt, those ones. Lagos. Okay, let me see. So let's reveal. Surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly for some of us, it was Abuja. It was so bad that at the Abuja camp, we had to do a live. Myself and my deputy commandant, as Polake. We had to do a live. We had to go to the parents' group and drag them. I have never seen that kind of thing before. It was bad. To move body was problem. Lagos was the most energetic. Which kind? Lagos was the most. Lagos, the first day of because Lagos camp physical was the first. I mean, Lagos, that was the second of Lagos camp, but it was the first sleeping. The first time we had Lagos camp, it was a day camp. So last year was the first living. That was the first camp that on the first day I will hear a sound. Loud sound of voices and energy. First camp, we had to record it. Abuja, you use 2 days to wind them. Some of them will come out of their shell by the 4th day when camp is going. And I say, we don't want to go. You think the world is waiting for you? Can't move their body to do anything. If you see the number of lost beds we found in Abuja, you will know that Abuja children and remain small, make them pete. We have to tell parents to wake these children up. Hey, can I come? It's in Abuja ahead. Can I come and see the hostel? Can I see the bed? Can I see the food? You are raising those ones that want to live where? In war zones. Oh, the places you are sending your children to go and school, you don't know that war can break up, can break out. I had teenagers in Ukraine during the war. I had, in case you are thinking that Etima is just a coach. I'm a global coach. In case you don't know, let me give it to you. Let me tell it to you. I am a global coach. There is no nation of the earth that I don't have a teenager, past or present, in right now. And this girl was sending me messages. She was in the heat of the war. She said, at Etima, we had to trek for hours. Do you know that some children could not come back home or could not go to safety quickly because they couldn't trek? And somebody said, why are you people? This school, the dining is far from the hostel. 5 days, camp for 5 days. So one parent is whining. Really? We just want everything to suit our children. When I send pictures to parents about what time we wake up on camp, you say, really? Is that not my son reading Bible? He's the one reading Bible at 5:30 a.m. Because camp, I don't even lie. Ignite Teens Boot Camp is not a soft camp. Forget it. I went to military school. I did not die. And I was a proper ajebota. If there are any indices, any check of how to know an ajebota, I would tick all the boxes. All. We had drivers, we had cooks, we had everything, gardeners. I was a proper ajebot girl with a doting father. But the one thing my parents would do for me is send me to that military school. The only girls' military school in Africa. I saw one, but it made me rugged. It made me rugged. Sometimes when we are going on assignment, myself and Coach Wendy, maybe for speaking engagement, you think it's all the pictures, the fine pictures. Sometimes a lot of stress. I remember when I went to Canaan land, it was a lot of stress. You wait long hours, you travel, you grab your bag. It's so much stress. If I was not prepared for it, I would break down. I will shut down. And then somebody say, hey, the devil did not come. It's fragility that caused it. So this is a wake-up call for everyone. The internet came as a blessing. I agree. Through the internet, we're fulfilling purpose, yeah? Through the internet, we're making progress. Life is becoming easier and better. However, the internet also came with a level of speed, a force. It came with wildness. The internet has made the world furious, wicked, harsh. People do not care about anybody. Last month, a girl was talking about how she used to sleep with animals. They dragged her. She committed suicide. So who do you want to blame now? You want to go and blame the world? Hey, why did you talk harshly to her? Oh, you people, be nice, be nice. Who are you? Who exactly are you speaking to? The world is going to come at our daughters and our sons with wicked, harsh, unthinkable things. People are going to be unpleasant and wicked to your children. Stop saying, well, all these wicked people you are blaming. Who are you blaming? I see some people, they have a few challenges, maybe they had issues with getting their books or following up with a class. They get upset and they log off. They sign out. They leave the group. You are getting annoyed. I don't even like whatever they are doing in that place. You just leave. Do you leave when you meet challenges, or you face challenges and you solve them? Something is wrong, so you're upset, so you go. What you have just modeled to your children is that everything in life must be rosy, must be perfect, must be put together. And that is a big lie. Even at the airport, things go wrong. Even in the so-called developed countries, things go wrong. Things go wrong. Systems fail. So why are we not preparing our children for these things? You say, hey, but in Nigeria, we must do better. Oh, well, this is where we are. Why don't you find a way and fit in? I see how some parents struggle to survive in a group, like group learning. Oh, the coach do like this. Oh, the mentor do like this. Oh, the teacher must do like this. Why can't they do? Everything must not fit you. Everything must not suit you. Forget it. I've been doing courses and training with international organizations. A lot of times I don't like how they are doing it. But why am I there? I'm not there to like it. I don't have to like what I need. I just need to get what I need. You want to write that in the comments? We don't need to like what we need. We just need to get it. We just need to get and do what we need. That's it. Get your learning and go. Forget about the experience. The experience is everything. Oh, I understand. So because you don't like the experience, you're going to leave. Your daughters are watching. Do you know that this is one of the reasons why there's high divorce rate, there's high suicide rate? Everything is just on the high because people can't take a lot of things. I can't take it. I can't take that nonsense. I can't take it. I can't take it. Why are they doing this? You want everything to just align. Bring your own perfect. My mom said to me, it's only the church that Jesus will open that will be the perfect church. And Jesus is not coming to open no church. So get ready for imperfection. Get ready for churches that are imperfect. Get used to it. My pastor, can't they just do like this in our church? They cannot do everything you want in your church, ma. They can't do everything you want in your organization. Nobody can do everything you want. Only God is perfect. He's the only perfect one. It's only in heaven you go that you will not have any complaint. As long as you're on earth, every system is flawed. Everyone is flawed. Don't mind all these people that try to make it look like there's a particular place that is close to perfection. If we check it very well, something and one aspect is not clear. It's not okay. They are just not focusing on it. So I say this to say that the onus is on us to get our children prepared to stay anywhere. The schools that our children have gone to have not been perfect. Our children have complained and complained. Oh, the food, the dining, the host. We say you will stay there. You see this school? You have finished graduating. Because for how long are we going to keep jumping? Now we move you from this school, we take you to another school, then the issue of food is okay, the issue of comfort, hostel is okay. Then we now have another issue of bullying. Then we move you. Or then we move you to another one, we now have an issue of morality. Then we move you. There is no clear system anywhere. Just look for the system that best suits your goals, best suits what is essential, most essential, and leave the rest. Let your child be prepared for that system. Somebody took a picture and said, my son when he went to school versus my son when he came back from school. So you want your children to go to school and come back chubby. Hey, do you know how many times children eat at home? Please, if you have teenagers that don't eat, I envy you. Because an average teenager, not because they even want to, it's the hormones driving them. They will eat and they'll eat well. So get ready. Your children will lose weight in secondary school. Stop whining. My son is now slim. My son, look at how he's looking like a scarecrow. How? People have come to camp and say, how many times do you feed them? Before, how many times? You feed them 3 times a day. Just that, thankfully, I've been very nice and a wonderful mentor. I give them snacks in between. I give them fruits. I try now, Abi. And then somebody will not be saying, Etima, are you sure it's enough? What if they are hungry at night? Somebody said, what if they are hungry at night? They will sleep or they will pray. And before you know what's happening, it's 5 a.m. They'll wake up and come out for the next day's activities. Our children are constantly being bombarded with things that will affect their spiritual life, their faith convictions. Societal pressure will come. Emotional stability, things that will affect their emotional stability will come. Things that will affect their physical looks, their physical strength will come. Things that will affect their mental state will come. Are your children ready? Will they be able to pull through when the circumstances are negative and unpleasant? Will they be able to? This is why I'm calling on every parent today. Let us build coping, resilience, and mental toughness in our children. These are skills. I call them I call it increasing your child's ruggedity quotient. How rugged are they? Even spiritually, you need to be rugged. If you are not rugged, you hear there's one woman that used to sit, boom, you go there because you cannot maintain ruggedity in the place of prayer. So you want it sharp, ozubo. Let's go to one place. There's miracle pen. I heard it from teenagers in church, not in the world. It's from church I heard that there's miracle pen. It's from church I heard that during exams, they used to go to certain prophets to go and collect things, materials, and tools so that they will pass. No ability to stay on, to endure hardness. No ability to endure hardness. The Bible says, endure hardness as a true soldier. Let's stop telling our children that in God there is ease. Everything is just easy. Is this the Naira Academy? I see you, sir. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Okay, so let's stop telling our children that, once you just have Jesus, everything will just fall into place. Is it true? Is that what God told us? No. We will get hard. We'll get it hard and tough a lot of the times. And so I'm calling us to go back to the drawing board. Where does it start from? How can we build ruggedity? How can we move our children from fragile to rugged? That's what the conversation today is about. Moving our children from fragile to rugged. So much so that your child is an ajebota, subtle, but yet this child no dey gree for anybody. One of my mentees, I heard a story, ajebota girl. She went to church, just came back from school, and then some girls, you know how some people in church were trying to form that we are the owners of the church, and they were checking her, just spearhead for one of them. Everywhere scattered. It's somewhere that's very quiet and gentle. She was like, you can do nothing. Immediately she raised her voice, everywhere stood still. But if you see her, everything, I say, that's my girl. That's why in the girls' hub, I teach them about the Lionic Mindset. So you are a queen, etiquette, everything, all nice, all put together. How be it? Hey, Kalabada. You have a Lionic Mindset because your mindset will determine your actions. So I make sure I instill in this girl a Lionic Mindset. All of them, every single one girl in the girls' hub, the ones following. That Lionic Mindset, you must have it. It's a fearless mindset. It's a tireless mindset. It's the I can do it mindset. Everywhere I go to, I can survive and I can thrive. It's a mindset. All this call my mommy, and then tell my daddy, I know, okay, I want to go home. I want to, what is that? We're talking about teenagers and preteens here. My child has never left home. I saw some girls, 15, 16, have never left home. Have never left home. Are you kidding? And then the first time she leaves home, she's leaving home to the abroad. Wow. That's like moving her from 0 to 100. She just goes to a place that is just wild, everything. She can't go, but because you spend so much money, she can't tell you. So when they come into therapy, when they come into sessions, they are breaking down. But you just feel that no, she's getting run away, she'll be fine, really? I've been having sessions with girls that are going into university in September. One of them is already worried about her roommate. Parents, you guys don't get it. She's going to a school in the US. She's already worried. She said she has been trying to reach out to her roommate. Her roommate is not forthcoming. She's already panicking about how she's going to live in that room with that lady. Somebody will be like, oh, I don't understand why my girl is not doing well after all the sacrifice. She's going through other things that you don't know about. Emotional troubles is the high determinant of how productive and successful a girl becomes. So, excuse me, if you have not yet registered for the focus class, I don't know why. You just feel like paying me plenty money when there's problem, and it's okay. Because the things that distract a girl, they are not glaring. That's the trouble. That's the problem. They are not glaring. They are subtle. They are internal. Do your research. So as we speak, your girl is constantly going through one distraction or the other, and you don't know because she's just sitting with you, and you think she's fine. If you have not registered for that course, early bird ends on Sunday. You will now pay 15K when you should have paid 7.5. Okay, so let's begin with the things that we can do right now. Number one, responsibility. Make your children responsible. How can you start? How can you do that? Chores. You see this thing, chores. You see this task we give them at home. You say, we have a cook, we have a cleaner, we have. How are these children going to learn how to take responsibility for their lives? At home, make them responsible for bringing up solutions, answers to the challenges that your family is facing. Oh, what do we do this? Let them come up with answers. It's not everything that you just do and you just dump on them. Stop bailing them out. I don't know why we don't have trusted friends and trusted system where our children can go and stay with them for some time. In July, my daughter she's doing an exchange program. She's leaving me, she's leaving the office, she's going to go and serve two other people. Live with them, serve them. Serve them, yes. Go and do chores in the house. Don't do it within your comfort zone. Go and do the one that is different from the one in your house. Girls don't like it. They don't like to leave their comfort zone. But the world is uncomfortable. How are we going to do it? My daughter, my darling, how are we going to do it? The world naturally is uncomfortable. Parents, are you people comfortable? Me, I'm not. The world itself is not comfortable. The facility, the amenities, everything is not even driving to the office, is it comfortable? It's not. So why would we be shielding our daughters and our sons from discomfort? So let them begin to take responsibility at home. Stop bailing them out. Stop reducing hardness. The harder, the better. The more frequent, the better. Don't say, but she already knows how to do it now. I just said that since she has already learned, after she can cope anywhere she goes to, let her keep doing it. Number two, build resilience. So the first one is responsibility. Number two is resilience. Don't let them give up after failure. Don't let them stop during hard times. Let them finish. Let them get to the end. Let them go back to what they have stopped. It's too hard. It's too hard for them. Let them stop. If you see the things we make teenagers do, when we send pictures to their parents on during camp, they can't believe it. Because they are not, you don't build, you look down on their strength, you look down on their capacity. Me, I don't. I'm not going to be commandant of the Igniting Boot Camp forever, am I? I'm preparing to hand over. And I'm not going to hand over to a 40-something-year-old person. I'm going to hand over to a 20-something-year-old. The Bible says that let the youth bear their burden when they are young, not when they are old. You don't do these things at old age. You do it young. So if I'm going to hand over commandant to a young person, am I going to hand it over to someone that will just drop the mic and say, the mic is mailing me, heavy. I don't even know, they're not answering me. My friend, will you move it? So begin to build resilience. These people that change schools for their teenagers, who are you people? Where are you people coming from? Where are you going to? These people that rescue their children from hard, unpleasant circumstances. What exactly is your goal? You want to raise a fragile jellyfish? Okay, that's fine. Get ready to keep rescuing them even in your old age. Because you'll be about to step into the United Nations and they'll call you that, hey, your child has fainted, oh, your child has fallen, oh, your child says he's not doing again, oh. I've seen people that on the day of their final exam, they say they are not doing, they are tired, they have had it to hear. It's over. No mental toughness. I've seen people that say they are tired, they are giving up, they are stressed, they cannot cope. Your child is having a problem mentally. Your child, your teenager, 15, does not know that when you're going through this kind of problems, you talk to a trusted adult. You did not give your child any mentor now, so they can't seek professional help. My girls, I've trained them so much. Right now, when they happen, they don't need to tell their mommies to tell me, Etima, I want to speak. By themselves. They just, one had a problem, very simple problem. I had to do with her schoolwork. She asked to speak with me by herself, articulated properly her problems, where it was coming from, what she suspected was the issue, and we got the solution and she moved on. She's like 8. That's what we're saying. No, that I'm just tired. I don't want to go to school again. I don't want again. Every time I don't want again, then you now be begging. Please now. After all the money we have spent, okay, just manage, just try, just finish. Then we'll not change your school. Keep changing. Keep changing. I don't know how many will change. Keep going to the school and trying to bend their system. In this school, why do they have to wake up so early? In this school, why must they do like you want to change all the systems for your child? You better go and prepare your children for the road. Number 3, regulation. How are your children able to regulate their emotions? Look, managing emotions, navigating emotions is your child's work, not your work. You see what they say, what to make you happy? What can I do to pimp my daughter's mood? I'm writing a book, a preteen's guide to navigating their emotions. That book is woto woto. I'm not playing. If your children are not reading my books, they are missing out on a lot. I cannot write for a teenager or a pre-teenager and that child will not have sense. It's not possible. It's not grace I'm praying for, it's grace I already have. The book is so sweet. I spent the whole night writing. I'm almost done. It's for preteens. I'm writing for children. I'm also writing for teenagers. But honestly, your teenagers need to prepare for that book. I think that even adults, we need to read the book. It's coming hot and fresh in August. We're releasing all my books for the year in August during camp so that if you come to camp, you can just pick them up at once. So let them learn how to regulate their emotions. Let them learn how to build empathy because empathy is going to improve their interpersonal skills, their social skills. All this, my daughter, she's an introvert and she doesn't like talking. She's not in the mood. That's just how she was wired. Have you not heard that nurture supersedes nature? How are you nurturing her into the skills that she must build? Go and build regulation skills, please. Don't come and tell me that I know all the teenagers. Yes, we know that teenagers are dealing with ability to put themselves together, but there is a way you train them to regulate their emotions. Number 4, reflection. Can these teenagers learn how to stay alone? Can they learn? Can they take advantage of aloneness, of their aloneness, even if it is just 10 minutes in a day? Let them sit and think. Yes, a boy can read the book. My books are majorly for both boys and girls. When it's for a girl, I'm writing 2 books for girls. I'm going to state it that it's for a girl. But every other one is for both girls and boys. When I say preteen, when I say a child, it's for both. Thank you for that question, ma'am. So reflection, mindfulness, meditation. Can they sit and think about their actions so that they can rework it and do better the next time? Say, oh, the way I behaved like this, next time, I think I need to be stronger. Let them always come back to themselves so that they make better quality choices. They make better quality choices. Yeah. Number 4 is reinvent, renovate. This is when you're teaching your children to be able to think critically, to be culturally and environmentally aware and intelligent. They are looking at things and they're saying, no, this is not okay. I'm going to reinvent it. I'm going to rearrange it. I'm going to renovate it. It takes thinking to do that. We're having mentally low children these days. Everything you ask them, I don't know. Then my girls, everything you ask them. And I keep asking them, what does this thing mean? This is the most thoughtless body language I have ever known or seen. You can't even open your mouth to speak. Every time you're doing like this because you don't want to think. I see my mom is in the class. Hello, mommy. It's so good to see you. Somebody want to shout out to my mom. She's watching from Instagram. My mom is my apostle, my personal apostle. My mom was the one that made us rugged. She had a driver, my dad had a driver, but my mom will make us think. Do you know my mom does not even know many of the experiences we had being rugged? Sometimes we misplace our transport money. We cannot, where is the phone to say, mommy, we have misplaced the money. By ourselves, we'll just calculate, okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to trek, and this is the road we are going to trek. This is the way we are going to take. This one is not safe. This one is better. Okay, let's join somebody, stop halfway, and get here and get back home. It made us thinkers. My siblings and I, we can never be stranded. I'm not joking. Ajebota children, like for all of us, we can't be stranded. There were times that we went to use public transport. The money we had was not enough. We started thinking, what do we do? Okay, you laugh this person, you carry this person. We never came back home to tell our parents. We just grew rugged. So when you come into marriage and you're having some tough times with your spouse, you now leave. I've seen people that have left their marriage that cannot stay. Hey, I can't take it. I can't take it. In my father's house, you're not in your father's house again now. You have left. That is why I say prepare your children for the road. There were times we faced toughness, adversity in school. All of us, my sisters and I, every one of us went to school and stayed on campus. Nobody went to school from the house. I schooled where my parents live. We had a big house. My father's house is a mansion. But my mom, my dad, there's a rule in our house. You don't go to school from the house. It's so bad that when I got married and I was going to go back to school to do my master's, I was talking about going to stay in the hostel. My husband was like, Madam, Madam, I'm not going to any hostel. I'm going to go from the house. I couldn't get it because we're so used to it. Sometimes I'll be trekking to school. I'll see my cousins that live with us passing with the driver, eating, drinking, flexing. My mom will say, you are in school, stay there. Preparing your children for the road, for the world. There is no country you send me to that I cannot survive in. I went to Taiwan with my husband. Strange place, strange food, strange everything. We started thinking, so what do we do? How do we? Every time you're thinking, you're thinking. It's the same way we're bringing up our children. It's the same way I'm pushing my mentees. When they come at the team, we don't want to say, so what do we do? It's an offense to say, I don't know. I don't know is one of the offenses in my community. You see this thing, you can't do it. It's only new people that do it. Once you stay under my tutelage for some time, you will ditch it. You use your brain. Now they have gotten used to it. So when they come with problems, they come with the solutions as they are coming. Okay, team, I think we should. We don't. This thing is not really like good like this. Can we do it like this? They are coming with the solution. Number what? Number 6. Yeah. Number 6. Revitalize. Energize. Allow these children energize themselves. Do you know that we're having young people suffer from diseases of the aged and the old? Lifestyle diseases because of sedentary lifestyle, eating without exercise, eating junk. My children, they eat 4 sausages, they eat shawarma. They don't like all this food, cooked food. What they like is pizza, shawarma. Those are the things I've tried. Should I leave them hungry? There's nothing I can do now. And when they grow up, they will now learn how to eat food that they need. Are you serious? This is why some children are losing weight in boarding house. The school is not being wicked. It's that your child is refusing to eat. My children were sharing a very funny story. My son was saying how that sometimes in school food is not enough because in his school his class has the highest number of people, especially boys. So, and because of that, the school likes to feed them last. So most times by the time it gets to their turn, they don't have enough to eat unless you are wise, according to him. He said, Mommy, I have my ways. I have a way of, finding my way to make sure I get food early and on time. Thinking skills. He said, but sometimes, it's still not enough. Thank God for my sister. My sister is always passing her food to me. I say, really? So madam is not, girls now, they don't have tummy to eat much. I say, oh wow. And then I talk to my daughter, and then my daughter is like, Mommy, no, I've got it covered. Sometimes I make deal with my food. Do you know what some of these girls do? They will go and be making deal with biscuit for solid food, bread and egg sauce. They'll take. It's a training problem. That you are replacing snack with healthy food when you are in school and you need food for energy and for your brain to be at work. Revitalize. Let them learn how to make good lifestyle choices. Exercise is not a punishment. I'm writing it in my book. The one for emotions. You're wondering why your daughters are not always in the mood, why your sons are always throwing tantrums. It's because of poor lifestyle choices. You don't know that exercise is a mood booster. Yes. Exercise helps you focus. Exercise helps you stay on a task even when you are stressed. I said that I was writing last night from about 11:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. I was at the gym yesterday. I did my 5,000 plus. I did 7,000 steps yesterday. If it was me before, trust me, I'll be weary. I'll be tired. I'll just be like, is it by force? I cannot come and go and kill myself. Am I the only team mentor in the world? Am I the only author? That's what I'll be saying. But now I have built stamina. I have constantly been revitalizing myself. So my energy level is high to the glory of God. And that's the same way I want us to bring up our children. To not be too weak. Come and see them on camp. Come on to do dance. So because they are so fragile, I make sure that we do, like aerobic. So it's not vigorous exercise. Some girls cannot move their body. Some boys cannot move their feet. So I have a strategy for them this year. Because last year I will talk, and this year, if you do not participate actively during exercises, you go and sweep and mop and wash clothes and wash things. That's the only other option you have. Trust me, they will do the exercise. No teenager likes chores. None. And not talk of that kind of chores. We're playing funky spiritual music, enjoying ourselves. You are not sweeping and mopping the hall. Trust me, they'll do that exercise this year. I had to find a way. Find a way to get your children to do these things. Stop. None of them likes to do it naturally, especially if they are not used to it. So stop saying, hey, my child does not like it. Every time I wake them up, they don't stand up. They don't want. You see all those excuses. You are not ready. Let's go to the next one. Two more. Next one is relearn. Let your children constantly be learning, relearning, and unlearning. Build teachability as a skill. Let them be open to new concepts, to new knowledge, to new experiences. I don't know where these teenagers that are always complaining are coming from. What are they going to teach us that I don't already know? Bad habits. Bad, very bad habits. I already know what they're going to say in the class. Bad. That's how they miss out on learning from other people's experiences. And only a fool insists on learning from their experiences. Only a fool. If you know what the teacher is coming to say, do you also know the experience the teacher had? Why don't you come into class for that experience? Why don't you come in to learn from peers and other people in the class? Why not? You're like, my daughter does not like reading. My son does not like reading. So what will you do? You will leave them and you want them to survive anywhere in the world. They will be stranded because they are not used to researching. They are not used to studying. We have books. We have courses, we have programs, we have products. If you have not downloaded that free gift, I gave you people free gift. That thing is worth 10.5, as far as I'm concerned. We gave it to you for free. Go and download. Go to my seller store. You will find lots of resources, free and cheap. Is either it's free or it's cheap. Get them. Stop complaining. Because when problem comes, I will collect your money. 60K, 5 sessions straight. 80K, 5 sessions straight. I will not look back. You know, so Etima, it's not convenient now. No problem. When it's convenient, come back. I'm here. Please. Read these resources. Coach Wendy is constantly releasing. I am releasing. Ebuka is releasing. Chidozie is releasing. Marybeth releasing. Everybody releasing. Some parents are just saying, how these people will have time for these things? When problem comes, we shall know. Because whether your children will get into one trouble or the other, or not, the other, they will. Mine inclusive. Sometimes some things are not adding up. What do? We seek for help. But when you're helping somebody that is in his fallen state, please tell me how easy is it? It's not easy to help somebody in a fallen state. At least be on the move. It's easier to help somebody who is already moving than somebody who is lifeless. Finally, reinstall to factory fitted mode the sense of purpose, urgency in fulfilling purpose. Let your children understand that they were created for a purpose, so that wherever they find themselves, they are agile and not fragile. They know that, oh, I'm here for a reason. The parents have sent me to this prestigious school. I'm here for a reason. You're not going to go to school and come and be telling me, Mommy, come and carry me from this place. I'm done. I'm dusted. I'm tired. I'm leaving. How? You are there for a purpose. Can you get on it? This is why my children will do gap year. We use 1 year to prepare you. Because when you enter that school, it is autopilot. You are on the speed lane. Impact highway is not side lane. You're on the kind of speed, the kind of altitude you are flying at. There's no time to be checking if I want. It's like somebody that is on a plane now says, drop me. Like one trip I made. Had bad weather. One Igbo man say, drop me, pilot, drop me. I want to come down. You can't come down flying at that altitude. It was like a comic relief. So if your children are really flying, unless you don't have high flyers like I do, then it's okay to just play around the ground, play around with the crowd. But if your children are flying high, high flyers are few. How many planes do you see on the air? And that's why they don't bump into each other. Where there is space at the top, then be ready. Be ready to do this 8 hours. 8 hours. Who got the 8 of them? Responsibility, build responsibility, resilience, regulation and emotional intelligence, reflection, reinvention and reinnovation, revitalization, relearning, and reinstalling. 8 of them. We have programs this period. We have a class for those in the diaspora, girls in the diaspora. Is a closed class. It's an exclusive class only for girls in the girls' hub or those that have attended any of our other programs. That class is only that class. It's just for them. If you fall into this category, please, you can register. That class is happening this weekend. Then we have the distraction management class. Somebody say, no, these programs are a lot. There are more coming. There are more coming. We have the distraction management, lead yourself to focus class for girls. They need to learn how to focus like a boss by themselves, not waiting for who will come and tell them focus. They'll focus by themselves. That class is coming up from the 13th to the 14th of July. Then, of course, we have Ignite. Ignite. How many people are ready for Ignite? Ignite is coming to Lagos first, going to Port Harcourt next, and then ending up at Abuja last. We have the online gang. The online gang are going to join us when we're having our Lagos bootcamp because of the school calendar in most of the countries abroad who have already closed. So they'll be joining us at Lagos Bootcamp online from the 6th to the 10th of August. Please go and book your slots. By 1st August, late registration starts. There is no Etima I just heard. Please hear now. Please share with your friends. Please call everyone. This boot camp happens just once a year. I don't see any reason on earth why any teenager should miss it. No teenager ages 10 and above should miss any of these programs. What you are teaching them is not enough. It's not like it's not good. It's insufficient. Because the world is wild. The world is furious. Every day something is being invented. Do you know that your children's friends teach them more than you? You think you have a template? Very good. Their friends, who, by the way, they spend more time with than you, are currently teaching them more than you are teaching them. This is why we always say, get your children and their friends to join our programs. If you can pay for them. Bring them in. So that they're hearing the same things because one friend has the ability to diffuse and to suck away everything that you have been teaching for years in just 2 hours, just 2 weeks, just 2 months, just 2 days. So take it as a priority that your children and their friends are at all our programs. They are reading all our products. They are attending the courses. That's what teenage is for. Teenage is for learning. Teenage is for discovery. And the more or the older your children get, the less your influence. Yeah, you're very important, but your ability to force a concept on them is reducing by the day. That's the knowledge and the information that the media has that has caused them to make progress and to succeed in their gender issues. That's how come even our young people are saying, what's wrong with transgendering? What's wrong with same gender? It's the media through their friends, through social. That's how it rolls. So when your child is not in any community where they are learning as a group, you are shooting yourself at the leg and you're doing your parenting a disservice. So I want to encourage you, okay? Um, just get down our number 0809 8800339. That's our admin number. Once you get admin's number, every information you need, you will get it. Every information you need, you will get it. Honestly, this is the number. Just take this number, whether it's boot camp, whether it's distraction management, whatever it is, you will get it from this number. Hurry, get your children in. Holidays are coming. I've always said that this holiday period, this long holiday, is the most dangerous of all the holidays. How I know? In September, we have the highest number of counseling sessions between September to December. Why? Exchange of wrong values that happen during the holiday. So secure your children, secure your teenagers. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, for sharing, for subscribing, for telling others about us. We don't take it for granted. If you have not downloaded that free guide, go and do it before I change my mind. Go to Stella, look at our products, get the ones that will help you, give some to your daughters, to your sons, and to everyone around you. I'm going to leave you with a few testimonials of the teenagers that were at our past boot camps. You want to listen in. God bless you. See you same time, same place. I celebrate you. Bye.
The Ignite boot camp that holds in 3 states in Nigeria was born in the city of Abuja by the convener and commandant, Auntie Etima Umeh. It was indeed a mission to ignite the next generation of young leaders by mentoring, coaching, creating opportunities for large scale, and of course, spiritual growth and enrichment. So every year we go to 3 cities in Nigeria: Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Ignite has been ignited.
Yeah, I've experienced many day of Papa, and my experience at the camp has been quite impactful. I had an encounter with God, and the best part of it was I got to meet many professional mentors and got to share my problems and get help and the likes of it. And I met new people, made new friends, communicated more.
First of all, I want to start with the encounter I've had. I gave my life to Christ. I bought my bad habits. I've seen Jesus. And I also want to thank my parents, my mom, my dad for giving me the opportunity to be here today. And I want to thank Etima for allowing me to be here.
My name is Bavali, and I'm a member of the Ignite Teen Mentoring Bootcamp Lagos 2023. Because before, I fought God in many different ways and many different places at many different times, and it's something that really helped me grow mentally and spiritually. And I also learned how to speak up well and become a better person.
I had an encounter with God. I made new friends. I was taught self-discipline. I realized that I was able to grow more in the spirit here, more than I even expected.
I had a special encounter with God during the camp, especially all the events during praise night, purity night, and other events made me have special encounters with God and also gave me the Holy Spirit. I want to encourage everyone to come for this camp because it's a very special camp which helps you draw closer to God.
I had an encounter with God, a very good encounter with God. I saw Jesus and learned how to pray and fun. I saw him. I want to give a shout out to my parents, a big shout out to my parents for bringing me here because this was my first time coming to this night camp.
My name is Tuli Lokwen, and I'm here to share my encounter in this boot camp. But in fact, this boot camp is an encounter kind of boot camp where you have an encounter with God and the rest. I've been able to build my spiritual life, but I came here spiritually drained. But I've been bruised in the spirit, and here has taught me how to build myself. And I've made great friends who are going to motivate me in my spiritual life also.
Somebody grow in the spirit tonight. Release.
Welcome to Ignite Mentoring Bootcamp News. My name is Lucy. Ignite Mentoring Bootcamp is a place where we come to have an encounter with God, where our lives are transformed, our destinies are lifted. We have other activities aside from the transformation encounters. We have sports activities. We have one-on-one mentoring sections with Auntie Etima and Auntie Folake, where the children are allowed to come talk their hearts, come say what they feel and how they feel deep down. Since they can't relate to their parents, this is a place where they are allowed to say it out, and then solutions will be offered and solutions will be given to them and how to advance in their daily life.